rips her neck out. Dude, the Chip's got his, it's like the Chip's crying into his own arm.
Right, right.
A lot of dogs just like act like that when you've been out for an hour and a half.
Welcome back, everybody.
Dynamite intro, Mrs. Lush. Today, we are doing a wholesome cleanse on this channel.
What?
Oh yeah, you know, sometimes things get a little hot and heavy. It's just people doing stupid stuff and it's like, oh, what does the world come to? Well, right now, we're gonna watch owners reuniting with their pets.
All right.
A couple different ones. We're gonna try to get some emotions elicited out of us and out of you guys.
After this woman named Rachel was gone for almost 2 months, this is the heartwarming moment where she was finally able to come home and reunite with her pup, a 15-year-old dog named Halo, who was not only deaf, but recently started to lose her vision.
Deaf and blind. Oh yeah.
Even though Halo can no longer see or hear, she immediately recognized who it was strictly based on Rachel's smell.
Yeah.
Completely overwhelmed with excitement that her favorite human was finally home.
Dude, there's nothing sadder than a dog at the end of their life, like a family dog, and it's like, just the slow. Pets can be so cool. We don't have any, by the way, just so people don't know. I grew up with them, whatever it is, but there's just something about a connection between a pet owner and their pet sometimes. And dogs, I imagine, are very smell-oriented, right? So probably a lot of times, even when they're not deaf or blind, a lot of recognition probably comes from the scent.
Sure.
Yeah. Chimpanzee meets owner again after a year. Owner or like trainer? It's like...
Right. The music.
Do we need Ed Sheeran really in the background?
Both. Are they gonna, like...
Dude, the Chip's got his, it's like the Chip's crying into his own arm.
Right, right. Give giant hugs.
Are you like allowed to own one of these or? Look at him smiling. Selfie time. Selfie time. Yeah, we're feeding the mice chips.
Maybe he wants a cup of coffee while he's at it.
Dude's getting up in his nostrils.
I know.
Oh boy. Dude's just drinking a Diet Coke, yeah, or maybe he's having the coffee, like you said. And obviously, like apes and chimps are like one of the smarter mammals, so there's gonna be a lot more, I feel like, expression out of them than you might see with certain, like maybe a pet snail, for instance, would be much more difficult to reunite with their owner.
You think so?
Her dog's joy when he realizes she's home from... She just bounces. Immediately comes back super pumped.
Dog doesn't even know what to do.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure if I'd call that joy.
I know. Pissed. Why'd you leave me?
Yeah. But then he realizes who it is. Yeah, probably just like takes him a minute.
Yeah, like...
Oh, there it is. Now. Oh, yeah. Now he's pumped. He's like, I didn't recognize you. You lost 45 pounds at boot camp.
Right.
I remember when my brother came home from boot camp, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barely recognized him. Not only that, but like his demeanor, because he'd just come from such a regimented, you know, he was in the Marine Corps boot camp, which was pretty intense. It was him getting reacclimated. Took a minute. Ooh, lions. This is always a good one. Switzerland, a woman raised a pair of lions. I've seen this before. They got confiscated for a zoo, and after 7 years, the woman came to visit the zoo. Aww. Rips her neck out.
Don't. Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely have some trust issues when it comes to animals. So
you think
endearing, but also a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm like, oh, that thing's gonna rip her head off.
Anytime when you're talking about like a lion or you know, like a bear, for instance, we've seen those instances where they've been domesticated for either zoos or like circuses or whatever, and then they just one little slip and they like eat their owner. Barnum and Bailey, for instance.
Oh,
but
yes.
There is a level of obviously some attachment that happens there too.
Wait, Barnum and Bailey.
Or who?
Siegfried and Roy?
Siegfried and Roy, there we go. And I would like to think that like she wasn't raising them in like a crack the whip, like train them type of way. It was more like, you know, a more loving way. That's gnarly. That's gotta be a good feeling, just getting a bunch of affection from lions. Okay, that's a feeling I'll never experience, but it looks pretty cool. Just affectionate lions.
I think many of us won't.
Yeah, probably a very few amount of people will get affection from a lion in their life. 2.5 weeks. The funny part is, like, A lot of dogs just like act like that when you've been out for an hour and a half.
That's true. Yeah, yes.
It's like, oh,
you went to work and came
two and a half weeks. Yeah, you've been gone for 3 hours. You went to Target on a long Target trip.
Yeah.
They're just as excited. Apparently, this is just a massive genre of content. It's just like, hey, let's put a video of an animal being excited to see a human and then put a bunch of cheesy music to it. Rule number 1 for making content, hun, elicit an emotional response from your viewer.
All right. Is it working?
We're about the least emotional people on the planet when it comes to making YouTube videos. That's why we have to watch the videos. I don't know. You guys tell me. Oh, it's a male lion. Whoa!
Oh my God.
No way, dude. I was going to say, he's going to pick him up. That thing is heavy.
Yeah, no. How much does a big lion like that weigh?
200 pounds, maybe? 160? I'm just spitballing here. Judging by the dimensions, the hair volume, and the separation of the eyes, 175 tops. I have no clue. With my soul dog.
He had no idea I was coming home. Yeah, how would he know?
I was gonna say.
He marked his calendar. Karen comes home today.
He's got
the paper rings, countdown, like, okay, this is the day that mom comes home.
Like, when you're a dog owner and you're like really deep in it, you just assume your dog can understand you. So he's like, you're telling your husband, I'll keep it a secret. Don't tell Daisy I'm coming home. I want her to be surprised.
Been gone for 3 weeks.
You're like, but your dog does not know or give a shit. It just wants you to feed it mostly. And when you get home, it will be as excited as it is when you get home after a Target run, like we said. Is it yelping? Yeah, sometimes dogs like yelp out of like overjoy. I promise to never leave him again.
He also doesn't understand that.
I promise to never leave him again. I'm sure that he's reassured. Thank you for doing that. Oh man, I like it. Like, it is fun, some of this, but it is some of it's so cheesy and stupid too. Like, I'm never gonna knock on like a pet owner for being like just head over heels in love with their pets, because I totally get it.
They have that attachment.
Yeah, but to turn it into like such a corny video is kind of funny to me. You know what's funny? You don't see a lot of cats in these videos.
No.
Because cats don't give a shit about their owners unless they can get something from them.
You're going to get some shit for that.
I know. Don't get me wrong. Like, cats will come up and show affection and purr. I had a cat growing up that was so affectionate. It was awesome. But the flip side of cats is like, I don't give a shit about you. Oh, you're home? Psst. Don't care. Where's my food? Definitely. Oh, Jesus. Is it okay? It's just scream. Guess what? The cat just wanted to be let out, okay? Aww. It was less excited about seeing you as it was excited to get out of that dark room you locked it in while you were gone.
Get its full litter box changed out.
Yeah, it's just ready to have the litter box full of piss and shit changed. Can't breathe. Dog and owner are reunited.
8 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what took 8 years for you to... That's like the length of a dog's life. Maybe he was in jail or something.
Que coisa linda. Lembrou. Ele lembrou, cara. Ele lembrou, cara. Criou quando era pequeno.
Interesting. Yeah, see, that one was pretty gnarly because like you could tell at first like it doesn't know. But again, it's the scent, guaranteed. It's like for some, especially for that long, I imagine for dogs, it's like scent memory is probably more ingrained than any other type of visual or audio cues. Oh yeah, he's pumped. Oh, ho, ho. I told you, it's a palate cleanse. No main character syndrome here.
No.
Just beautiful
the main
pets.
Characters are the animals.
Yeah, just beautiful pets reuniting with their neglectful owners to leave it for 8 years. I mean, come on. All it takes is a sniff. That's what she said. Oh, yeah. He said?
Come on, dude.
You know what? So speaking of like feel good, wholesome stuff, these are nice, but they don't like do it to me. I'm not gonna like cry or get emotional watching these things, but sometimes I get caught off guard by the people in uniform, like military people coming home and surprising their kids. Like, not as much like spouses, but when I see like the ones where like there's like a sixth grade and they're like in their gym class and they don't know that their dad, like that their dad just came home from deployment. and they surprise him at school, dude, that's like one of the few things in the world that can make me just reduce me to tears. Like, oh my God.
Do we need to make a video out of that?
No, I will not cry on camera. Absolutely
Come on,
not.
dude.
No, because that, like, even just thinking about that, like, gets me worked out. Oh yeah, the child, like, my God.
We got Leon in a sentimental moment. Is there any way I can take advantage of this?
It's not gonna last. Nope.
A boy and his pup reunited after a year apart.
Man up, see? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, stop it.
I'm kidding. It's just beautiful, honey. This is so beautiful. Yeah, no, that's what I... Oh, that is sad. Not sad, it's sweet. After... I mean, we don't know any context to why they were apart, but... Yay! They really went hard with the montage at the end,
yes,
too. Yeah,
they did. And his mom had to yell at him the next day for not feeding the dog and not taking it out and cleaning up after it.
Letting it poop all over the house. He looks like a horse girl. I don't know what that means, but...
I don't either.
It just does. I think you just look at some girls and be like, yeah, she's a 4-H kid. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying.
Huh?
Yeah. Do you know what 4-H is?
No.
Oh, come on. My wife doesn't know what 4-H club is? Wow. Clearly not a horse girl. The music to this, I can't, dude.
I know.
All right. I'm just going to say this. I know a lot of you guys are thinking of a specific meme right now, and I need you to stop.
What?
And if you... I'm not even going to explain it, but...
I think you should.
No. If you know, you know. Stop.
Get some help.
It's like the whole point of the video is reunited with the dog instead of like, hey, it's good to see my
it's
good to see my
wife,
girl.
whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dog's like a little teddy bear.
Yeah. It's like Coast Guard? Something. Yeah, cute, cool, but doesn't even come 1% close to jerking the tears when you surprise a child, okay? Might depend on the song choice. I don't know what it was. I must have been an emotional day. I just have this very specific memory. This was like 2 years ago. I was probably...
I wish I was here.
I don't know what I was doing. I was maybe like researching a video or something.
You were
like,
probably doom scrolling and then
it came up and it was like, I just broke down. I was like, I couldn't handle it. So... Oh, I couldn't handle it. I was like, oh.
I would love to elicit that on camera.
You're so used to just being pounded with like kind of like pain and despair and misery sometimes when you're online, and then you see this just beautiful, the connection, the bond between a parent and child, and that surprise of them reuniting. Oh, gets me going.
A schnauzer named Casey hasn't seen her owner in 2 years, which in all fairness is 14 long dog years. No wonder she was so overjoyed that she passed out.
It's like one of those pygmy goats.
But not to worry,
That's
the dog
funny.
was taken to the vet a few times and she's all good.
And
Just
it died.
Very happy. This man has taken care of these elephants
the
in the
elephant
park
whisperer.
since they were babies, and as you can clearly see, these intelligent animals have a strong love for him, flapping their ears and creating a circle around him to protect him as one of their own.
That's pretty gnarly.
That's cool.
If that isn't
Yeah.
amazing, I don't know what is.
Elephants are supposed to be one of the more smarter mammals as well. From what I understand, dolphins, I think elephants, there's a few animals that specifically just have like higher developed brains.
When Limbani was born with pneumonia, his own mother abandoned him. But the couple, Tanya and George, decided to raise the chimpanzee as their own. And Limbani...
You see in the animal kingdom, they're like, oh, there's something wrong with you, I'm out. Feed you to another orangutan.
Oh, God.
Shit's nasty in the wild, bro.
forever be grateful for it. After the
Wait, is that the same people?
for it.
No, from
After
the
the
beginning.
destruction of many businesses in these difficult times, this pet store owner had to hand over her best friend, an umbrella cockatoo named Tofu, to a foster home. But here, we can watch their happy reunion after months apart.
Yeah, I'm not sure that there's any way to know if a bird's showing happy emotions, or if it's just like, don't birds just do that anyways?
I was just gonna say, of all the animals we've seen today, birds are in the hell no category.
Birds are in the least likely to elicit an emotional response that isn't
Oh my
just,
god.
from
Birds
my
and
wife.
me, nah.
What about that time last week when you thought there was a bird in the garage?
I was just gonna say, no, I didn't think there was a bird in the garage because you left it open when you ran out. I opened up the garage door to go get my car to pick up our son from school. And on top of one of the shelves in the back corner of the garage, it was either a bird, maybe a bat, but I think a bird.
Bird.
Just, flopped over to the other side of the garage and...
Birds love to flop.
Talk about an emotional response from me. My heart starts pounding. I'm freaking out. I don't have a choice. I have to leave. Go get the child from school. Can't walk there.
Bird. She calls me in a panic. I'm like, just get in your car. I don't know what you think the bird's...
I was too afraid
Think the bird's gonna fly away with you?
So I was too afraid to walk into the garage and get in the car door, but I did end up popping the trunk to my SUV because it was basically flush with the garage door, it's so small, and hopped in through the trunk, closed it behind me, spilled the entire contents of my purse, made it to the driver's seat.
She climbed in the trunk of her
got
SUV
out of
to
there.
avoid having to get... The ironic part of that is that opening the trunk to your car is such a bigger and longer window for the
understand.
bird to fly into your car
But
if it wanted to.
I had to walk towards where the bird flew.
Yeah, but it was
To
close to,
get
the
into
exit.
my car.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I definitely pulled my neck at the same time too.
So all that's to say, how does this video make you feel, honey?
Nothing. I feel nothing. A little bit skeeved out. I hate birds.
All right, that's all the wholesome content I can have for one day. We need to get back to
We
this.
ended on quite the negative note though.
Hey,
All over birds.
hey, it's in usual form. That's how we do it. We take something
Why are
good.
your hands so cold?
Are they cold? Are they clammy?
You're cold. No, you're
Because I haven't eaten yet today. How many times do I have to tell you? Well, you do have nice warm hands.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Oh my
it.
gosh, all right.
That's all the wholesomeness I can take. Back to just disparaging doomsday stuff that makes me think society is crumbling. We love that. You know what we love even more, though, is you guys joining us here for some orangutan reunions. I was looking for the word. I can't even come up with the word reunion. That's how hungry. You know what?
All right,
I'm
just
going
go
to
eat.
eat. Bye-bye. See you later in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.